All right, 2,000 atmospheres. It's Xathail versus bred. Kind of hoping just that it's going to be a game rather than some weird CV nonsense. But we'll see. Um, so, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. So both players opening normally, and that is honestly a bit of a relief. There is gas here, but only one worker in it. This worker is just looking at the command center confused. Gas now saturated, and second gas coming up very quickly. Double gas this early from a Terran either means they don't know what they're doing, or it's a mech play, a very fast mech play. And yeah, there's no factory, so it is the former of those two options, it would appear. This CC is not quite in the middle. It's freaking me out a bit. It needs to be one hex further this way. But you know, no big deal. It's just a bit weird. It's freaking me out. I don't like it. Yeah, eBay coming up, and second racks coming up, and factory coming up. So bred is looking to tech up, while Xathail is building the weirdest proxy timing you've ever seen. Who builds a proxy at the 5-minute mark? I don't know. It's not going to work, is it? Bred with +1 and stim building. No upgrades for either player actually done yet. So it's going to be a couple of Reapers coming in, and yeah, that's how well they do. I mean, proxy Reaper at 6 minutes? Who builds a Reaper at 6 minutes? Xathail, that's who. Good luck with that. It's not a good plan. There's a reason you don't see Reapers after the first 4 minutes, and it's because they're rubbish. So, yeah, still Reapers coming out. So there is a factory here, and potentially a siege tank here with the Reapers jumping on in to give sight and some medevacs and stuff. Could be annoying, but there is now a siege tank here as well. So yeah, oh my goodness, but they're in the mineral line killing stuff for free, and bred actually loses a significant number of workers there. Yeah, so 21 workers have died in this game, which is impressive. So Xathail somehow has a significant worker advantage, despite appearing, you know, in many ways massively incompetent. That he's managing to eke out damage. My bred just needs to get this under control. I mean, he's got a liberator. A liberator will, you know, with a siege up position here, will just prevent any more shenanigans, any more Reapers coming in and being annoying. But he needs to replace the workers that he's lost. Look, I don't like, he's building Marines, but you know, build some workers, and get your gas mining again here. The positioning of this siege tank is horrible. It means that your Marines will have to filter down. Is he literally just going to let this die? He's got, like, I'm just kind of confused. He's got a bigger army here than the one that's just killed his CC right in front of him. Why would you let that die? Why wouldn't you just kill it? You know, the way to do it is move forward with the Marines, put the lib in position to just have the edge of its liberation zone on the siege tank, so that your opponent either loses the siege tank or moves it, and as soon as it's unsieged, you stim your Marines forward and you go in for the kill. But both players do have combat shield and stim, and bred has 1-1, so he can win a Marine fight pretty handily, and with the liberator as well to deal with the siege tanks. He's in reasonable shape. Now this siege tank moving forward to here and sieging up would be awesome. But like, what? Do something. You know what I mean? Just do something. Attack. Do a thing. Like, what is this? So he's only got one of his siege tanks sieged up. He's got so many siege tanks, but they're not sieged. Yeah, you know, Xathail takes the most atrocious fight on this ramp. This one liberator can kill all three of these. Just, oh my god, this is horrible to watch. Whatever you do, don't dither backward and forward. But please just siege these up. Just siege them up on this corner and end this absolute folly. The Liberator just hasn't done anything. Do something with it. You know, either use it to clean this up or send it over the map and just siege up here and kill all of your opponent's workers. But that, like, what it isn't doing is anything good parked here, is it? You know, it doesn't shoot stuff on the ground if it isn't in liberation mode. And it's, so, like, what's it for? What's it doing? You're killing me with this. You're absolutely killing me. That and these siege tanks that aren't in siege mode. Like, just wreck this. You've got a way bigger army. Look. May's got like 2 siege tanks. You've got, hang on, you've got 6. Just go and kill it. You've got 6 siege tanks and a Liberator. You've got medevacs. You've got marines. You've got an upgrade advantage. You've got, literally, this is your base. Smash this. You know what I mean? Absolutely smash this. Again, a siege tank here would be in range of this and would kill it, but you just, like, what this is causing me physical pain. Oh my god. So Xathail's going to fly into the back. If finally he moves down and then runs for some reason, just oh no, oh my god, this is painful to watch. The Liberator, please, the Liberator. Oh god. So now he moves down the ramp. He moves down the ramp and there's 3 siege tanks in the back of his base. Instead of killing the... No, Jesus wept. The siege tanks are fighting marines and they're not in siege mode. This is just disgusting. I think somehow Xathail's going to win this. Just through absolute lack of activity. These medevacs, instead of actually healing the marines, are parked in his opponent's base. The Liberators have yet to do anything, literally nothing. They've never been in liberation mode. I don't know. I don't know. Xathail has a much larger army. Now, obviously, the army supply includes what's in production, and since he's massively supply blocked, that might be quite a lot. It is. But I still think it is a bigger army. Now, he is sieged up here, Bred, but so is Xathail, and I think he's just got enough to push him. Yeah, I think it's over. But my goodness, Bred, you could have won that 4 times over. 4 times over you could have won that. And the Liberators that did nothing, just fly to their death. For 10 minutes you had a Liberator, for 10 whole minutes, and you never once, like, just why?